So sometimes in real estate, shit gets real. Hey, what's up, folks? How's it going? Sherman Milton III, aka Realtor Sherm, bringing you all things real estate. So today, let's talk about shit. Let's talk about septic systems, right? So I sell a lot of homes in rural Pasco, which is considered East Pasco mainly. Dade City, Zephyr Hills, parts of, Trilby, Ridge Manor, Lacucci. And what we find a lot of times is that properties in those areas aren't hooked up to the county or the city's sewer system. So what happens? In that case, we have what's called a septic system. So that system, essentially, that's where all your shit goes. So anytime you poop, anytime you use a restroom and you flush the toilet, it goes down into that septic. So oftentimes, a lot of folks don't want to pay to get their septic system inspected. And I always tell my folks, listen, you're buying a home, we're definitely going to inspect that septic system if there's a septic. So you may ask yourself, well, why am I going to inspect the septic system? Like, if I don't smell anything, if I don't see anything, it must be okay, correct? No, not necessary, right? So whenever you purchase a home, you're going to do all your different types of inspections and they're going to add up because you're going to get expensive, right? A septic inspection will run you roughly 300 to 400 bucks. But the good thing about it, right? So in order to inspect a septic system, it has to be pumped out. Which some folks say, oh, you should be pumping out your septic system every couple of years. I know some folks that they don't pump out their septic for every 5, 6, 7 years, and some go on beyond that. So here's the deal: you're going to get that septic system inspected because the first thing they're going to do is they're going to pump it out, which essentially you're going to have an empty, cleaned out septic system if you do decide to move forward on that house. But the reason why they're going to pump it is because they want to be able to look inside the system and check for any cracks, right? So what does that do for you? If your septic system's cracked, guess what? All of that sewage is seeping out, and there's no mechanism to really filter that or do anything like that. So you definitely want to make sure that it's not cracked so you don't have any issues down the line. That inspection is going to tell you what type of septic system you have, the size of it, and it's also going to do one important thing, which is locate that septic system for you. Because finding out where that septic system is not necessarily the easiest thing to do, and not does and the sellers and the owners don't always know where it's at. I'm gonna give you all a pro tip, or at least for here in Pasco County. If you're looking to locate your septic system, you can call the health department. So what I do is I always call the local health department. It's like, hey, I'm selling 123 Banana Street. Can you tell me where that septic system is and what information you have on it? And typically, right, what they'll do is they'll send me a sketch, whatever was submitted by the septic company. They'll send that over to them and they'll tell me where that septic system was, where's the leach field, where's the drain field, and all those different things are at. And that really helps my folks understand, hey, our septic system's here, so we're not going to drive over here, right? Because a lot of times you have folks that they like to park cars and park boats and park different things in these rural areas, and so you definitely want to know the location of your septic system, and that's something that the septic company is going to do. They're going to flag where that septic tank is at. So if you're buying a house, right, if you have a septic system, I want you all to get that septic inspected because that's going to save you so much money up front, or save you money down the line, right? Because if you're under contract, you're in your inspection period, you find out that septic system is cracked. Guess what? You get to negotiate with the seller, or you get to back out of that deal, right? Or you can figure out, hey, how much is a new septic system or how much it is going to be to repair this. And upfront, you have all the details. So always, always, always get that septic system inspected, even if you don't smell it. All right, folks, it's Realtor Sherm. I'm out, bringing you all thing real estate. If I can answer any questions and help you out, give me a call. But until next time, peace.